That's not my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would say to this camera, anybody watching, that's not my heart. My heart is, I know the pain of a decade of pastoring with vanity in my heart and praying things that was vain. Even when I thought I was doing it right, not realizing looking back, that was vain.
And you unapologetic, and people don't like you for that.
Yeah, I know.
Because, and this, I do want you to speak to this though, because I think it's healthy for some folks who may have you a little twisted.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was even having a conversation with one of my boys about it, because he had some questions, and I was like, I think you might have it twisted. Some people may say it's self-righteous to say that these pastors are doing it wrong, because what it implies is that you're the only one doing it right.
Yeah.
How would you address that?
Yeah, so I don't, first things first, a lot of the things I say about errors in pastoral ministry, I implicate my own self. First things first. If anybody will be honest before you critique me and judge me and listen to my preaching, don't just listen to a clip, go watch a sermon or two. You will hear me implicating my own self. I talk about my own sin, my own struggles, my own failures. I air my own laundry from the pulpit. I don't shy away from that. I do that on purpose. I tell people, don't make me an idol. And I'm the first one to talk about my own brokenness from the pulpit, so that people do not think that my preaching is from a place of self-righteousness. My preaching is more from a place of brokenness. That's number one. I implicate my own self. Number two, there are things I say about errors in pastoral ministry, and I also say I've made the same mistakes. And my preaching sometimes is misinterpreted for talking down to pastors. It's not me talking down to pastors. My heart crate, dang, boy, I'm about to cry.
You good, man. Good, man.
My bad, bro.
You good, fam. Don't apologize.
My heart, bro, is not to talk down to them, bro. My heart is to pull them out of the foolishness that I felt like I spent 10 years doing, bro. 2819 it will be 2 years old. 2819 was founded on January 2023. In January, we'll be 2 years old, bro. It's only in the last 2 years what God has wrung out of me, bro. It's all of the vanity. All of the foolishness that was in my heart, all of the things I was praying for that was materialistic and fleshly, all of the conferences I kept going to that's making me salivate to have. I want to be a mega church pastor. I want to have thousands of people. I want to have a big Instagram following. I want to have all these things I kept doing. And people don't realize it's so undercover. You go into these conferences, you go to all these things, and you don't even realize you leave with all of these desires, B, that are actually very worldly and materialistic. I have never, in 10 years of pastoral ministry before 2019 was founded, ever been to a conference when they're talking about purity. When they was talking about wringing out your heart from sin. When they was talking about how you get down in private, or the congruence between what you preach on a platform and how you live and nobody don't see. I ain't never in 10 years been to a conference that talk like that. You hear what I'm saying? I know what it is to keep going in and out of these rooms and coming out insecure, jealous, covetous, and my heart full of materialism, bro. So when I talk like this, if somebody gonna listen to me talk and say he's self-righteous, then if that's their perspective of me, I can't change that. I'm just saying right here on this podcast, right here on the deep end, B, that's not my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say to this camera, anybody watching, that's not my heart. My heart is, I know the pain of a decade of pastoring with vanity in my heart and praying things that was vain. Even when I thought I was doing it right, not realizing looking back, that was vain. And what I'm trying to do by talking like that is call out error, because we should, and do my best to help other pastors to see that we need to come out of all of that mess. You see what I'm saying? We need to come out of that so we can be the shepherds that Jesus can trust with his flock. I feel like, why can't we hear the Spirit of God beckoning to the shepherds in America? You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the ones leading my people astray. Like I get frustrated with people that's always pointing at the devil and blaming the devil for all the mess in the church. Does the devil have inroads in the church? Yes. But Craig, the greatest threat to the American church is the American pulpit, B. It's not... Like we were just talking about, the gates of hell is not going to prevail.
That's right.
It's the American pulpit. It's us, B.
Yeah.
So if somebody calls me self-righteous, I won't defend myself. I would say, go listen to my preaching. Don't call me that from a clip, bro.
Yeah.
Go listen to the body of my work.
Yeah.
And see, do you hear a man that's self-righteous, or do you hear a man that is broken? Do you hear a man that has made a ton of mistakes? And do you hear a man that is beckoning to a country, to an American church? We got to come out of this nonsense. That's not me saying I'm better than every other pastor. This is me saying my brothers. You see what I'm saying? All of my brothers, all of my sisters who are proclaimers of the gospel, yo. Can we go back to the scriptures? Can we go back to what Jesus told us? Can we go back to the Great Commission? Can we go back to fidelity to the word? Can we go back to exegesis and not eisegesis? And can we stop blaming the devil? And can we take ownership for our own mess? I said this in the beginning of this year. It's us, me. It's Philip Anthony Mitchell and all of the pastors. It's our preaching. It's all of our materialistic, our secular humanistic doctrines, our prosperity, all this stuff that is leading people's hearts astray. We are the ones that's hurting God's sheep, not the devil. We are, B.